I noticed some funny posts this morning on the David Pakman Show subreddit. Of course, you can join nearly 26,000 of our viewers and listeners at davidpakman.com/Reddit. There is a very funny post that is a screenshot of OAN. OAN is One America News. This is the alternative to Fox News that Donald Trump has been recommending. They are even crazier, and they put up a delusional map of what they say is the real electoral map from this election, and it has it has Donald Trump with 410 electoral votes. And the headline is reports seized SCYTL data shows landslide win for President Trump. So they're going to be very, very disappointed on January 20th. But that is what Donald Trump is recommending. Newsmax and OAN are the recommended alternatives to Fox News that Trump is pushing people towards. Also, a post reminding us that, yes, 87-year-old Republican Senator Chuck Grassley has tested positive for coronavirus. Now, you might remember there was this absolutely surreal picture, or even it might have been video, or certainly pictures, of shortly after the super spreader event, which led to, there was that short period of time where a bunch of Republicans got the virus, including Donald Trump, Senator Ron Johnson, Senator Mike Lee. Within days of being diagnosed with the virus, there was a Senate hearing at which Mike Lee, who was COVID positive, was standing above 87-year-old Republican Senator Chuck Grassley at a Senate hearing with no mask, talking to someone. It might have been Lindsey Graham or somebody else. And we looked and said, how does Chuck Grassley, if this is what's going on, how the hell does Chuck Grassley avoid getting coronavirus? And indeed, 87-year-old Chuck Grassley now has coronavirus. Of course, I never wish illness nor death on anybody. Statistically speaking, Chuck Grassley is at quite high risk. At the same time, as a senator, he has access to very, very good health care. And much like Donald Trump got access to things which the average person would not have access to, it's certainly conceivable Chuck Grassley would get the same. And as we know, the level of care that one receives can make a major, major difference in there's actually this crazy story of a COVID ICU where one person, they were so overloaded that nursing and medical attention was extremely limited. But there was one patient in there that was the wife of a doctor that worked in that hospital. She was designated a so-called VIP. And for a short period of time, she was the one serious COVID patient that survived. So understand that access to healthcare disparities make a major, major difference when fighting with a lot of conditions. It's not just coronavirus. Chuck Grassley with coronavirus joined the discussion at davidpakman.com/Reddit. One of our sponsors is privacy.com. They're giving you $5 when you sign up for their completely free service at privacy.com/Pakman. I've been using Privacy for a little over a year now. You've heard me talk about it before. It's a lifesaver, and here's how it works. Takes just a couple of minutes to set up. Anytime you buy something online or on the phone, instead of actually using your real credit card number, the Privacy app and the browser plugin let you give each company a randomized virtual credit card number that you create out of thin air. It'll even autofill the card number with one click. And the payment is taken out of your checking account without the merchant ever knowing your real information. So this allows you to keep your banking information secure, but also to take control of your finances. You can create up to 12 of these virtual credit cards a month. You can set spending limits. You can freeze them. You can delete them anytime you want. So when you do this, it means you're not going to be charged when you don't want to be, because you can destroy the virtual card number right after using it, which, for instance, I love using free trials because I know I won't be charged when the trial is over if I use a virtual credit card number. You're keeping your identity private by not telling companies who you are. You're keeping your bank or credit card info protected against data breaches and identity theft. And it's free. There's no catch whatsoever. But if you want, Privacy also offers a $10 a month plan that gives you 1% cash back and lets you create 36 credit cards a month. and a $25 a month plan tailored more for small businesses where you can create 60 card numbers a month and much more. But definitely go ahead and at least get started with the free plan. You'll protect your financial info. Companies can't charge you unexpectedly. And like I said, you'll get $5 to spend when you sign up at privacy.com/Pakman.